I have a problem. So my greedy little crow brain loves jewelry, clearly. But while I was looking through my dragon's hoard, I noticed that most of my jewelry was lacking and didn't do anything cool, like representing my real-time heartbeat through a graphic beating heart, for example. So I'll finally be putting my brand new computer science degree to use to fix that. I know wearable heart rate monitors like the Galaxy Watch already exist. I have one myself, but it's not aesthetic enough for what I'm going for. So I'll be making it into a choker instead. This will make it so that the pulse sensor can sit about here on the carotid artery in order to get its readings. To start off, we'll first be needing a breadboard for prototyping, the Seed Studio Zao as the brains, a 3mm red LED and resistor for the display, and a Max 30102 pulse detection module to, of course, get our heartbeat, wired to look something like this. I'll also be needing this 9-volt lithium polymer rechargeable battery, pre-mutilated from a commercial battery because I didn't feel like building my own safe charging circuit to power the final project. Now with the prototype wired, I can move on to the fun part, which is of course having a long battle with the board uploader to get code that I'm finally happy with. The code had to be optimized to work on the neck in order to filter out neck things like talking, swallowing, and head movements from triggering the sensor. But for testing, I'll be using my finger because I'm not showing neck pics online, at least not for free. Each time the infrared sensor sees the red LED get dimmer, then brighter, as your blood moves with each heartbeat, it sends LED into its pulsing animation, which uses pulse width modulation to give it that beating heart look. Next, I continue my ongoing beef with proto boards by designing a PCB for the final result instead. This is actually my second time making this same board because the first version was ruined by this long-ass resistor. I'm also designing it with the idea in mind that the pendant for this choker could be built kind of like a sandwich, with the PCB I'm designing as the top bun, the battery as the middle, and the sensor as the bottom bun so that it can sit against the neck. So while I impatiently wait for those, I can start on the wireless charging system. At first, I played around with making a wireless charger compatible with the Galaxy Watch charger, while still being small enough to fit on the pendant. But in order to fix the waveform you see here, that is not able to charge my battery, I would need to make a rectifier circuit. And I was going to do that, but then I got lazy so I had someone else do the work for me. Now this receiver is a lot smaller and won't work with the Galaxy Watch charger, so I'll have to use the transmitter that came with it. But as you can see, the signal looks a lot cleaner and is actually something that can charge the battery. Now with the charger tested, my only work surface converted into a soldering station, and my soldering iron heating up, I can start off my painful soldering process by soldering the transmitter to this Type A USB breakout boards, VN, and ground pins, and the receiver to this Type C USB breakout boards, VN, and ground pins. That was a real pain in my ass to line up and solder. And with that finally done, I can clean this up and test the charge with the actual battery. As you can barely see, the charging light turns on once the receiver and transmitter are brought within range. Perfect. And look at that, while we weren't looking, the PCBs came. And as you can see, I've made a few changes while you weren't looking. Pay attention. So I busted my ass soldering everything together with leadless solder, and at this point I kinda realized that the pins were backwards, but that's okay because I just twisted the wires to hide my mistake and make them look fancy instead. So with a bit more cutting, and soldering, we have our sandwich. And honestly, it's looking kind of tasty. I also cut off the buckle connector outputs on the battery since I'll be soldering another Type C breakout board to power the microcontroller. Even though the microcontroller does have a VN and ground pin on the bottom that could work as well, I just didn't want to use it. And then this happened. It burned the whole pad off. So after replacing that, I finally remembered how to solder long enough to actually finish the rest, and then the ground wire broke and my camera stopped recording without me knowing. And while you weren't looking again, I added an L7805 linear regulator to stop the 9-volt battery from frying everything I know and love. I also 3D printed this cute little heart so that I can use it as a resin mold. I am also cutting off the tip of the LED since it creates a softer look. This can also be done using an SMD LED, but I hate soldering those. Next, after verifying everything worked perfectly and no resoldering of broken components needed to be done, we can get baby girl assembled. I decided to cover the bottom of the PCBs in electrical tape for extra protection, before threading the choker between the battery and its charging circuit, assembling the sandwich, gluing everything together, and modeling it with its wire shaped into hearts. And to me, it's kind of giving shock collar, but honestly, I'm kind of into it. Welcome to the basement lab. Just kidding. It's just a bin. So I had no idea what I was doing here. This is my first time working with resin, so I actually had to touch a manual, but it seemed straightforward enough, so I just dove right in and immediately ran into a problem with a safety cap that took way too long to open. But once I defeated that, I could finally get to the pouring, mixing, more mixing, and finally holding my breath while I poured the mold.
Oh, this is so sketch.
And now, we wait. It's done curing. Please ignore the hot glue scraps. The resin started leaking and I had to plug the hole somehow. But that's not important anymore because it's finally the moment of truth where we test the final results. Oh, well that's embarrassing. The battery isn't charged. Let's try that again.